Hey Transformers! Okay, I just want to take a second today while I don't have any kids at home to share with you my meal plan, my meal prep, and how I do it after 4 years of following all of these programs and nutrition guides, the containers to 2B Mindset, all of it. This works for everything. What I plan to do for Transform 20 especially, and I have a meal plan already prepared. I'm going to drop it in the comments here today when I'm done posting this. But I want to kind of give you an idea of the foods that I bought. You'll see the meal plan and how it kind of works together and how I make everything super simple. I don't do a bunch of special recipes or any of that stuff. So for me, I follow an intermittent fasting. And if some of you have not heard of that, all it is that I only eat during an 8-hour window of time. So I still eat all of my containers, all of my calories, but I eat them in an 8-hour window. And that 8 hours does not matter if anybody wants to try this. It's helped me lean out. It's helped me get rid of bloat faster. I just get the best results and I feel the best eating this way. So my window is 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. I fast up until 11 a.m., which I drink my black coffee. I still have my Energize. That does not break your fast. So, and then when I break my fast, I have my shake. So here's my Shakeology. I have a couple different flavors always on hand because I like to change it up. I typically add a little teaspoon of natural peanut butter to my cafe latte. I also drink Energize every single day before my workout and then recover. And I use this as needed. If I have a really tough workout or use weights a lot, then I definitely want to avoid more of that soreness. So I break my fast with my shake at 11, and then shortly thereafter I have eggs and spinach almost ritually. Okay, I buy these bags of spinach. I never not have spinach in my house. I love it. I just cook that in a pan with a lid on it and just wilt it down and eat that with spinach or with my eggs. I make omelets with it, add a little cheese, whatever, and peppers. I always keep colored peppers on hand. So that's my go-to for breakfast. I try to stay clear of grains for the most part, and I don't cut them out completely, but I get terrible stomach aches and I know it's from grains. I have not been diagnosed, but after 4 years of eating this way, I figured it out. But then lunch, I love these. I actually bought 2 boxes this time. I always have these in the freezer. These I get at Aldi. These are the Asian veggie burgers. I think they're amazing. They have a bunch of different kinds. You can try them out. This is made with brown rice, water chestnuts, carrots, peas, red peppers, broccoli, and soy sauce. Love them. I do that on these flatbreads. I always have, I have another package of these in the freezer. I never, ever run out of these. So I can also have turkey on it for a sandwich, lunch, easy grab. This is another thing. They get these at Aldi. They have fat-free tuna salad with whole wheat crackers. I throw this in my purse. I can eat it in the car. It doesn't matter. It's done, ready. There's a little even spoon in it. Other things, so snacks. I always usually have hummus and carrots. That's my daughter eats this, so I try to get the things my kids will also eat. So that kind of covered my lunch. Oh, the other thing I do, my tip for lunch, I make Fix8 chili, white chicken chili, whatever. I keep all of my nutrition plan, nutrition guides, all the recipe books. They are in the cupboard next to my stove. If I get bored of my food, girlfriend, let me tell you, I just grab these and I'm like, I never thought of that. I'll make that. But typically I just eat a lot of the same things. I'm boring, but hey, it works for me. So I have Fix8 chili in the fridge. So when we get tired of that in a day or so, I will put them in 1-cup containers. This one's a little bigger, obviously, but I put measure out a cup, and I put these in the freezer. These are white chicken chili, and this looks like regular chili. So if I am in a bind, I will take one of those and throw it in the microwave, and I have lunch. So that's an absolute must do whenever any soups or anything you make in the crock pot. Serve up a few, make extra, and measure out a cup or so in those and put them in the freezer. My other go-tos, okay, let me also tell you this. On my side of my fridge, I have a wipe clean board. Now, my family does not always eat the same things I do. I'm sorry, I wish I could say there was this miracle thing that I have found that makes the entire family eat the way you do. But let's face it, it is not gonna happen. Maybe one day, but my daughter eats the way I do. She loves veggies, she loves fruits, she loves all the things I eat. She even loves Shakeology. My son, absolute opposite, hates everything. Only eats chicken nuggets, pizza, and hot dogs. I'm just saying. So he won't even eat macaroni and cheese. What kid doesn't do that? So I have a whiteboard, and on here I have, for my meal plan this week, the next 5 or 6 days is tacos, steak fajitas, this casserole that my family loves. It's kind of like a noodle stroganoff thing. So not healthy. It's got sour cream and cream of mushroom soup. I'm not gonna eat it. Spaghetti and pulled pork sandwiches. So that's on the plan for the family. Now I told you I made Fix8 chili yesterday, or 2 days ago, whatever. I still have lots of that. So down here is my, oh, don't forget, chili, soups that I have in the freezer, veggie burgers, and chicken. I didn't grab chicken breast out, but I will bake or grill. Right now it's too cold out, so I will bake chicken breasts, and I do 6 or 7 of them at a time. And then right now I'm in the mood for broccoli, so I get these steamer things. And I also get, everything I have here I get at Aldi. I shop at Aldi. But the cauliflower rice. This is the garlic one, and I like that better. I don't like plain, it's nasty to me, and I don't like it. So I will take chicken breast, and I'll have a side of veggies, whatever, or do a stir fry with, like I have peppers. I told you peppers, lots of peppers and onions to make steak fajitas. I bought these, they're not the leanest, but we typically use venison tenderloin because my husband is a hunter, and I have tons of it out there. I don't know why I actually bought that. But anyways, I was just gonna slice that up really thin and make fajitas out of it. My family loves them, and I use corn tortillas. I stay away from even wheat because of my stomach issues with grains. So I'll do this or romaine lettuce boats, one or the other. So on my plan, like I said, is the fajitas. So I will still have that with my family. I will have them with corn tortillas, which I did not buy extra of those. And sometimes I'll even take that leftover and put it on a salad, the fajita meat and onions and peppers. Do that, or I put it in an omelet the next day. I throw together. I am not a fruit person that much in the winter. I like it in the summer, but in the winter I'm not a fan. Aldi's had these for 95 or 98 cents or something. So I bought 3 things of blueberries. My daughter loves them. I'm gonna talk to you about brain food, hopefully before my phone dies. But brain food, focus on good things that are good for you. I also have feta cheese. I can throw that on with my spinach omelet and feta. I keep Greek yogurt, throw those blueberries in it if I want to. Cottage cheese, that's always, I get them every time. It's just a known thing. I have hamburger here for tacos. And like I said, my Shakeology, my performance, and all that. My other go-to snacks are beach bars. I never leave home. They're always in my purse. I never leave home because it never fails. You get somewhere and you're starving. So I always have that. And like I said, these little things are to die for. If you are like last minute, oh my gosh, I have to be gone and I need something. And I don't care if you take 2 of them. They're fat-free tuna salad with whole wheat crackers. Like, devour that. Shake up a shake and a beach bar. Like, I can always do a way better choice than fast food. And if worst case comes, I'll get a salad from Subway or something. The other thing is I always keep on hand, I plan to make a soup. I don't know what kind yet, but always keep on hand chicken or veggie broth. And this is organic. I get it at Aldi. It's Simple Nature. 70% less sodium chicken broth. Another thing that Aldi just started carrying, and I don't know if you guys are aware of, is bone broth. It's super duper good for you. And this is chicken bone broth. They have beef, I think, and whatever. Turkey, I think I even saw. But it's really good. It's really yummy. It's a little bit more pricey, not terrible. I think it was like $3 for this, $2 something. But I put this in a cup, like an 8-ounce cup of this, and heat it, and I sip it like broth, like tea. If you are determined to get results and you are like, you know what, I'm starving, I need something, I just wanted something. Sorry, I know this sounds terrible, but it really is good. And when I'm like 100% on my A game with my nutrition, which I am, I'm already in that process, and with Transform 20 coming, I am preparing my mindset now before day one. I don't switch my mindset on day one. I have to do it. I have to gradually get there. So I've been cleaning up my eating, cutting out the sugar and really watching the grains, grain type carbs, because it just messes with my stomach terrible. So I think I've covered this. So I wanted to talk to you guys quickly about, here it is, brain food, because this is really important. And you will notice if you look at the meal or the food list in any of our eating plans, okay, there's always the food list. If you stick to the top half of those food lists, number one, you're gonna have way better results. Number two, they're way better choices. They're usually lower in calorie, less sodium, or I mean, all the good things. They're on the top for a reason, and B-Try never really talks about that. But here's what I'm gonna tell you. I have learned recently, the last year, that there's foods that actually benefit you more, give you more energy, give you more mental clarity, just are so good, and they're called brain foods. I have a list here. I'll take a picture of it, but you can Google it. I just Googled it. And on this list of 17, spinach, eggs, lean red meat, walnuts, herbal tea, lentils, beets, oats, sardines, flaxseed or oil, broccoli, salmon, avocado, blueberries, turmeric, rosemary, and coconut oil. Now I have a star next to all but maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and salmon should be starred. But anyways, 4 things I don't typically get, but the rest I have almost regularly. I love salmon. It's not on my meal plan right now, but I will be doing that. Roasted beets, to die for. I can tell you how I make those. Seasoned with turmeric and rosemary. I mean, I literally will even put it on eggs. I'm not kidding, guys. Sweet potatoes I typically have. I've just been kind of staying away from a lot of the extra carbs just right now. I'm just telling you. Just because I need to get my stomach back from all the crap I ate over the holidays. Like, I've been having stomach aches. I have to get it all out of my system. It takes a while, and I just need to do that. So, anyway, I think I've covered everything. I don't want my phone to die before I finish, but let me see if I can see if anybody has any questions. I have my phone like way back so I can talk to you guys. But if you have questions, comment below. I'm gonna post this here in a minute. Comment below if there's a recipe or something I've said that you're like, how do you make that? I am an open book. You guys, there's nothing that you can't ask me. I will share it all. But this is literally how I eat 90% of the time. I mean, when I shop, I buy a lot of the same things. I eat a ton of eggs. I eat eggs every single day. I eat eggs and spinach almost every day. Like, I'll be like, okay, I should switch it up and make an omelet or something else, but I eat eggs every day. And veggie burgers are a serious staple for me on lunch. It's so simple. I can put it in a pan, throw some spinach or romaine lettuce, mustard. I have all different flavors, mustard, spicy mustard, and I will have that. Sometimes I even get the veggie chips at Aldi and just have a few. I love them at the side of veggies, steamed veggies or cold veggies and hummus. I eat to fuel my body. I remember when I started, it was like, oh dear Lord, this does not taste good. I want to go eat fast food. You know, I get it, guys, I get it. But the more you eat clean, the worse that stuff tastes when you go back and do try having it. I will be the first to tell you, I bought these huge bag of like already like pre-pattied sausage patties. My kids love sausage patties. They'll eat them on an English muffin, and I'm just like, whatever. And they're not like healthy, they're not turkey, they're just breakfast sausage. And this over Christmas, I'm like, oh, I can have that with my eggs, it's fine. Holy salt attack. Like, I can't even the taste, I can't do it. And that's why I urge you, the more you eat good, the less that other stuff you're gonna want. And when you do have it, you're like, whoa, I can't even eat this. It's like a salt block. I even told my husband, like, how do you guys even eat this like eating a salt block? Oh, I have lemon. I throw this in my water to change it up. Cucumbers in my water. I do that a lot. Mint, fresh mint. You can buy that in the produce area, fresh mint. Oh, it's amazing. If you can't, just stomach water, you're tired of water, change it up. I think that's it. I wish I could think of just random off the top of my head, but I will share the meal plan I have created. I will drop that in the comments, and hopefully this guy helps you guys, because I am Simple Susan. I'm such a dork, but I'm Simple Susan. I don't make a bunch of recipes. Now there are a few in Transform 20 I'm looking forward to making. There's a fish taco that I want. These look to die for. They will be on my meal plan when we start. And I also thought that this ginger soy flank steak, which again, I would use those. I don't know if it's called flank steak, but that's what I would use. And then I would slice it really thin and do that. Oh, see, they have veggie burgers. I typically have avocado or what do you call it? Guacamole. I'll buy that and use that, like a little teaspoon of that on my veggie burgers. Almost always do I do that. Look at this vegetarian 2-bean chili. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna make that. I mean, I'll have meat or not, but look at the veggies in that. And so a lot of these things, it looks good, and I need to try some different things and change it up a little, and plus my husband is trying to eat a little better too. So I hope this helps you guys. I feel like I talked 100 miles an hour, but anyways, comment below if you guys need any help, and I will save this in our group so we can refer back to it in our prep week units that Stace and I had talked about. So we will keep this handy if you guys are like, man, I wish I could find that video and how she did that or what she made. That'll all be on there too. So, all right, guys, have a phenomenal Friday and have a great weekend. How do I end it now? Finish.